Chosen ones, empaths, it's natural for you after the narcissistic relationship to be craving company, to be craving to be around people. You feel alone. You feel like you need them back in your life. It's a natural process, but there's a superpower that's available to you. It's embracing the fact that you're alone. It's embracing the alone time. It's putting in the groundwork and digging deep and embracing this alone time that you have, because it's with this alone time that your awakening, your spiritual awakening begins to take transformation. It's why for periods of time you will be left alone. You have to understand that it was God and the universe that exposed these narcissists for what they are in your life. You was fast asleep. You didn't realize what was happening. Now you're on the other side of it. You're now standing alone. They may have discarded you. You may have to cut them off, but you miss them, or you miss somebody, and you'll find yourself occupying your time in pursuits of people pleasing and letting new people into your life, or trying to get the narcissist back. And I'm telling you that it's all the wrong moves. It's all the wrong moves. You see, being alone can either make you or break you. It can either make you or break you. And I want us to be on the side of it making us, you know? And that's why if you spend periods of time alone after the relationship, enjoy it. Enjoy your alone time. Do things with your alone time. I don't want you to sit and wallow and think that everything's dark and gloomy because the narcissist done this to you. No, it's a beautiful thing. You awoken. Forget that the narcissist done A, B, and C to you. You awoken. You broke free from the spell. You made a way out. And now it's time to stand on your own in this world and do things, you know? You're researching now, you're doing that on your own, you know? You're already doing that on your own. You're finding out information on your own. So just take the next step into doing other things alone. Even if it's just going to the shop quickly, you know? Some of them, we have to do that. But I'm saying, even if it's just going for a walk, that's what I meant. You're just going for a walk. Your detox. Taking a walk instead of driving will de-stress you. When you go for a walk, if you're ever feeling like you're at breaking point, take your time out, go for a walk. Sit in a park, have a sandwich and a bottle of water and chill in the park. Or if you smoke, sit and smoke in the park after your meal or whatever, you know. And just sit and embrace the world around you, you know. Sit and think, sit and contemplate. And I know this video is a bit off the topic of narcissism, but I'm trying to say that the reason why it's crucial for us to do this is because the narcissist was always in our face. They was always there. They were just always there, you know, in our presence, you know, depriving us of sleep. Well, in my case, they deprived me of sleep. They just used to always be there, pestering me, phoning me. What am I doing? Where are you now? What are you doing? Even in friendships, where are you? What are you doing? Makes me feel all edgy, you know, constantly explaining myself. Oh, I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Nah, man. This is why I'm saying God and the universe is giving you this chance now to just be alone. So I'm not saying it's gonna last forever, but if you've been out the relationship now for a few months or even a few years, you know, you've been out the relationship for some time now. Maybe you have spent time alone, But at least look at it now with a different approach. Look at it and enjoy your alone time. You have to understand that some of the most influential people of our history spent great periods of time alone in the laboratory, in their place of research, and they found great discoveries in the world. Now, I'm not saying that we're all going to become great inventors. I'm just saying that you may get a realization about yourself, about your future, about what you want to do in the future, you know. Enjoy your alone time, like really enjoy it, thrive in it, you know. Like, I found beauty in solitude. Solitude is a beautiful thing. It's a really powerful thing. And there's a real power of being alone after a narcissistic relationship, because this is when we actually really see our value. It's a real defining moment and a character building moment where we start to get in touch with ourselves, you know. And you will have down days. You will have down days. You'll have up days. You'll have down days. But it's a journey, you know. But I don't want you to be miserable just because someone's not in your life. There's too much power given to people that have someone in their lives. It's a shame, but we had someone in our life. We did. We spent years with this person, or however long you spent with them. We spent a period of time with them. And this person wasn't good for us. This person was bad news. So where did it get us? Did it get us anywhere? We may have been getting married. We may have had children with them. We may have felt like our heads were in the clouds for a brief time. But was it really us being with them, or was it what we brought to the table? Was it because we wanted to get married? Is it because we wanted to have children? Is it because we wanted to do these things? And therefore, anyone else can be in this scenario, and we can do the same thing with them. We don't need to be trauma bonded and only think of the narcissist. I'm just saying, at least before you go off back into the dating market, just before, spend some time alone with yourself. Because I've subscribers have made comments and they've let me know about this is actually the truth. They've written books, they're singing. I read the comments, I read every comment. And they're doing things with their time, you know. They're enjoying it. Someone commented they're just in the park having a sandwich, you know, and a bottle of water. And that gave me the idea of actually mentioning that. And I've done that myself. I've just gone to a park, sat down. It's only 20 minutes or something. You just sit there and you think. It's nice weather at the moment. And you enjoy your alone time. It's really a powerful thing to enjoy your alone time. And I want you to all take a piece of that. Just, even if you only do it for a period of time. But what I do know from experience is I found myself after the narcissistic relationship speaking to new people, getting involved with new people, and I still had real issues, like within myself, like real deep issues left over from the narcissist that I hadn't resolved yet. And those issues weren't always there, but it's the way, they're not even issues. It's me being a good person, but our kindness and our goodness can be exploited by these people. You know, the way they look at a kind person is you're a people pleaser. That's the way they look at it. If you're kind and you do things for people, they'll look at it as people pleasing. They'll say, right, I've got this person running rings. Let me exploit them. Let me get a bit more out of them. So we have to really put our defense mode on. And that's why when we enjoy our alone time, naturally what is part of the process, which is what I'm trying to instill in you, is if you start to enjoy your alone time, you're very cautious about who you let into your personal space. You're very, very cautious. You know, you may run into some individuals somewhat in the future and you're going to be like, right, I need to get out of that door, back to my house, and I need to chill out on my own because I can't have this person around my vicinity. Like, that's how it will get. That's how it gets for me now. Like, certain people, I need to escape. I need to get away. Like, I just have to get away from them, you know? And I cut ties and just on with my own. Like, I can't let anyone who's not worthy of my time into my life, and I don't want any one of you to let anyone else into your life that's not worthy. We can't afford to make this mistake again. Some of us have been taken out decades from running into a narcissist. It's not that. Think about it. Embrace it. You was married, or you did have a long-term relationship with someone. They were a narcissist. That's what happened. You have been in a relationship. You've been there. You've done it. And plus, you've done it with a type of person that a lot of people don't run into. You know? It's a shame that we did run into one, but we've awoken now. Some people stay in narcissistic relationships for years and they never get out. At least we awoken. Thank God we awoken. Thank the universe that we awoken to it. You know what I mean? Thank God that we got out of this and we awoken to the fact that we was dealing with a narcissist. So anyway, I'm just saying, going forward, just if you're in a period or a spell of alone time, just try to learn to embrace it. Don't dwell on it too much. Don't feel like time's running out. Like, all of us can afford to put 6 months or a year into being alone, and some of us can go longer than that. I've gone longer than that. I spent longer periods alone, and I'm reaping the fruits of my labor because I've done stuff alone. Like I mentioned previously, like I went and worked abroad alone. I went and tried to start a business alone. I'm doing this alone. Like, I'm doing things alone that I'm finding useful with my time. So therefore, when I meet the right person, I'm not going to let them into my life unnecessarily. I'm not just going to go with someone because they can provide me A, B, C, and D. I'm going to go with someone if they can actually bring something to the relationship to help both of us. Like, not help both of us, but like, it's going to be a partnership. It's going to be your companion. It's going to be someone you can count on. Not just anybody. I'm not just going to let them into my life, let them take over my life and turn it to rubbish. You know what I mean? Turn it to crap. So just be careful about who you're going out there meeting. Just be very, very careful. There's a lot of weirdos in the world, and we can't afford to let another narcissistic weirdo into our life. So let's have the discernment switched on. Let's spot for the character flaws, spot these red flags, and stay protected. See a red flag, don't entertain it. Just don't entertain it. And we have to perfect this. We have to perfect this. So anyway, I'll leave the video there. Please press the like and the subscribe button. And if you want a one-to-one session, you can find the details in the description box. Anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.